In about 150 days or so, my wife and I will be empty nesters. The youngest child, on her journey to becoming a veterinarian, will start her freshman year in college. Our middle, a person with autism, will graduate with an AA in hospitality management this spring and move to a Cal State school to finish his undergraduate goal in the same. Our oldest is deep into his 20-year commitment serving our country and has numerous options available when he finishes. 150 days. We sat the youngest and the middle down to shake them up a little bit and have them look beyond their phones again. We let them know it's time. Time to understand and believe us when we've told them nobody was coming to save them, including us. There are no fingers to point unless it's to yourself. That life is unfair and it's unpredictable, and the only constant you can rely on is your resilience and determination. Now, this wasn't about instilling fear for fear's sake, but rather about arming them with the reality that their futures hinge on their actions and their attitudes. It's about embracing responsibility, seizing opportunities, navigating challenges with grace and perseverance. This wasn't the first time we imparted these truths. With this life transition on the horizon, we hope to ignite a fire within them, a drive to face the world head on, equipped with the wisdom and strength they've seen at home from their mom and dad, who face similar challenges and have tried their best to provide a united front. So what did that look like? Well, we're requiring them to cook twice a week until they leave in the fall. We have a menu board in the kitchen. On Sunday afternoon, we plan out the week so we don't order out. Why? Because what happens is when you don't defrost that piece of chicken or that salmon, what happens? You order a pizza, or you go to drive-through and you justify it that you're just too busy, etc., 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 right? But the beauty of cooking is the dilemmas and opportunities that you face. Poultry, low and slow heat. Steak, high and fast flames. Pork, cook that thing all the way through. Cook and wash while you work. Plan ahead. Prep your basics, the mise en place, the setup of the Holy Trinity. This is the mise en place of life. And the lessons didn't stop at the kitchen door. The principles of cooking, the preparation, the process, the patience, were metaphors for life's greater challenges and joys. And as we reintroduced our kids to the rhythm of the kitchen, we also wanted to introduce them to the concept of the mise en place, which is French for putting in place or the gathering for life. Setting up your environment, planning ahead, and preparing for the task at hand. This was more about than food. This was about life management. And each ingredient, each step in the recipe mirrors the components of living a balanced, productive life. We talked about how budgeting your time, much like budgeting your ingredients, not standing around when you're waiting for a result, preventing waste and maximizing resources. We discussed the importance of adapting on the fly, how sometimes, despite your best plans, the dish or life requires a sudden dash of creativity or a substitution to make things come together. Not every experiment was a success. We shared our own stories of culinary disasters turned into valuable lessons. Burned pots, over-seasoned steaks, and undercooked turkeys were not failures, but opportunities to learn, to grow, and to try again with new understanding. Resilience in the face of failure is a skill honed by practice and perseverance. We emphasize the importance of sharing the table. Meals are not just about sustenance, but about connection. Gathering to dine is akin to building and maintaining relationships, an art of giving and receiving, talking and listening, appreciating others' company and contributions. It's a reminder that while individual efforts are vital, true fulfillment comes from being part of a community, contributing to something bigger than yourself. So as the days to our becoming empty nesters dwindle, our lessons in the kitchen take on a poignant significance. Each meal prepared together is a step closer to the day they'll cook in their own kitchens and their dorms, manage their own mise en place, and face their own challenges. But they'll do so knowing the warmth of their family's kitchen, the strength of the lessons learned within its confines, and the love that seasoned every dish that will be with them no matter where life's journey takes them. I'll see you next time on Friday Formula.